Hello, my name is Rob Reynolds, and this is a college algebra course, and this is from your homework assignment, section 3.2 to 3.3, question number 3. And the question is, given this graph, find out if this point is on the function, and you can actually let x be 2 and actually solve for f at x, which is the y value. I think the easiest way to do this is to go to your calculator, though, and just type in. The hard part is just making sure that you're encasing the numerator with parentheses and the denominator. So if you don't type it in correctly, of course, you're not going to get correct answers. So I'm going to type this function in. I'm going to hit zoom 6 because I might have messed around with my window viewing screen before, and I don't really care what the function looks like. All I want to do is find out if the point 2, if I let x be 2, if I get the y value of 17.4. So I'm going to hit trace to enter. Of course, I'm going to get a decimal here, 2, -12, and I can see no, -12 is not the same as 17.4, so I will answer no. And for this problem, no looks to be the correct answer. The next question is asking if x equals 4, find the y value. So again, I'll go to my calculator. I'm going to hit trace, let x be 4, and the y value seems to be 14. I'll try 14. And that looks to be the correct answer. Using the information, list a point on the graph. So I'll show you how to do this algebraically, but you may just want to go to your calculator and let y equals 2 and find out where the function intersects. So that'd be the red line and the blue line. And since I can't see it, I'll change my window. My x max, I'll go out to maybe 25 or 30. Again, I just need to see far enough where the blue function, the hyperbola, is intersecting the line. And it only looks like it intersects once. It's not real clear, but it looks like it's intersecting over here. So I'll hit second calculate to go find the intersect, which is number 5. I'm just going to select the blue function. The bug will jump to the red function. I'll identify the two functions, the red and the blue functions, and I'll come over here where I think the intersection is. And the calculator finds it nicely. X is 16 when y is 2. So I'll try the 16 for the x value. So I had actually misread this problem, and all they wanted me to do was rewrite this from function notation to an ordered pair. So this is the x value 4, this is the y value 14, and I had already worked out the next problem because I thought they were on part C, but they were still finishing up part B with that last question. So I'm going to try this 16.2 here, and because I had answered 16.2 for this 4.14 where I thought they were on part C, I apologize. So let's try this 16.2 for the next part. And of course, they weren't asking for the ordered pair this time. They were simply asking for the correct answer, which was 16. Now they're asking for the actual point. Very frustrating that you have the correct answers, but they're not in the correct format. I know that happens to you all the time, and now I'm getting caught myself. So read the question carefully. And finally, I got one right. Next, they're asking for what's the domain of this function, and the domain are all the acceptable x values, and the only thing that I can't let x be is 3. And it says type in your answer in interval notation, so I can't just say x can't be 3. So interval notation looks like this, and that took a while to type in. The next question is list the x-intercepts of the function, and the x-intercepts is where the graph crosses. So Again, you might want to look out a little bit further to the left and to the right just to convince yourself that the function is only crossing once. I'll look out negative 50 units to the left and 50 units to the right this time. And also, I think I'm going to get rid of my red line so it's not confusing. That's not really part of the function. So it looks like there's an x-intercept on the left. There is no x-intercept on the right. So to find the x-intercept, I'm hitting second calculate. Number 5. I'm going to guess to the left, which is, I'm sorry, second calculate, number 5. If I guess to the left of negative 30, sorry, to find the intersect, you want to choose number 2, which are the zeros. So I'll guess to the left, negative 30. I'll guess to the right, which is a 0, and my guess for the x-intercept is around negative 10. And oh, I happen to guess correctly. This looks correctly, or this looks like it's well done. And then the last question is list the y-intercepts, if any. Again, this can be done algebraically, but the easiest way to find a y-intercept is to let x be 0. So I hit trace 0, enter, and I get negative 3 1/3. And reading the directions, you have to type in a fraction, so I'll choose negative 10/3, which looks correct. And that looks like it finishes out that problem. Again, I could show you how to do this through algebraic methods, but you can certainly use your calculator as well. I hope that's helpful. Thanks.